Good morning, Pine class. In today's maths lesson, we're going to be looking at adding and subtracting thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. And I've used some food from my kitchen to help me do this. And you can do this too when you do the work. You just need to find enough of the kitchen objects to help you. So I've decided that I'm going to use fizzy drink cans. Each can represents 1,000. I've also decided to use oranges. Each orange represents 100. I've decided to use marshmallows. Each marshmallow represents a 10. And I've also decided to use my favourite squashy sweets, and each squashy sweet represents a 1 or a unit. So if we have a look at my collection of food and drink items, what number have I made using these representations? Well, I've got 5 cans of fizzy drink there, so I've got 5,000s. I've got 3 oranges, so I've got 300s. I've got 4 marshmallows, so I've got 4 10s. And if you look closely, you'll see I've got 7 squashies, so that's 7 units. So the number that I've made is 5,347. So if we have a little look at our learning board, that confirms it for you there. And you can see the key I've made as well. Now we're going to try and use these objects to practice adding and subtracting thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. So first of all, let's have a look at adding and subtracting thousands. So if I want to add 1,000 to my 5,347, I'm going to do that practically first of all by putting in an extra can of Coke. There's an extra 1,000 on. The new number I've made then is 6,347. You can see that on my calculations. You'll notice the only number that has changed when you add 1,000 is the thousands digit. It's gone up by 1. So the 5 has become a 6. Now if I take that can away and go back to my original number, what about if I wanted to subtract 1,000? Well, just like with the adding 1,000, instead I need to take one away. So if I take one of my cans away, the number that I've been left with is 4,347. And you can see in the green, that calculation is represented there. And you can see again, it's only the thousands column that has changed. It's gone down by 1 from 5 to 4. I'm going to put that can back, so I'm back to my original number. Let's now try and do the same with the hundreds. So at the moment I've got 3 hundreds in my 5,347. I'm going to add 100 now. So new orange going in. So if I add 100, my new number should be 5,447. Check it out in the red. You can see the only number that has changed is the hundreds digit. It's gone up by 1 from 3 to 4. If I take my orange away again, I'm back to my original number. This time I'm going to subtract 100. So I'm going to take one of my hundreds away. The new number I've made is 5,247. And again, as you can see, in my calculation, the only number that has changed is the hundreds digit. It's gone down by 1 from 3 to 2. Let's put that back. Okay, let's try now with the tens. So 5,347, I'm going to add a 10. Here's my extra 10. Now I've got 5,357. As you can see in the purple, the tens digit is the only digit that's changed and it's gone up by 1. If I go back to my original number, this time I'm going to subtract a 10. So I'm going to take one of these 10s away. My new number is 5,337. And again, as you can see in the purple, it's only the tens digit that has changed. It's gone down 1 from 4 to 3. Let's put my 10 back. Final set now. I'm going to look to add and subtract a 1 from my number. So 5,347. Firstly, I'm going to add a unit or a 1. So there's an extra squashy. So now I should have 5,348 as shown in the blue. And you can see it's only the units or ones digit that's gone up by 1. If I go back to my original number, I'm now going to take away a 1 or a unit. And my final number I've got there is 5,346, as shown in the final calculation in blue. The units digit has gone down by 1 from 7 to 6. You will have to do a worksheet on this using all of the knowledge that you've seen so far in this video. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing your hard work.